Welcome to day number 10 of our Logan County Gymnastics at Home video. Today we'll be doing beam. If you, for your supplies, go ahead and get that painter's tape or whatever kind of tape you decided to use for your beam. And you'll need about 5 Easter eggs. I know it's close to Easter, so we're going to try to do Easter themed things. If you don't have 5 Easter eggs, that's fine. 5 small objects, little stuffed animals, that will be fine as well. So today for our warm-up, we're going to start with skipping. We did this last week, so it's building us up for next week when we work on chassés. So next week we will be doing some chasséing. So that's why we're doing skipping. I'm going to try to skip on the line. So go ahead, put those hands on the hips and skip with me. Skip, skip, lifting that leg. Good. Let's do the other way. Skip, skip, skip. Good. And now I'm going to try to skip backwards and go skip, 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 skip. Good. Can you skip really slowly? Skip, skip, skip. Good. Can you skip really fast? Skip, skip, skip. Good. If that's a little easy for you, I know it seems kind of silly, but it is going to work us up for our chassé next week. So let's move on, and we're going to do our positions. We did what yesterday? Do you remember? It was a split leap. That's right. So we're going to do our split leap today. So go ahead and get on your beam. And we are going to practice leaping on our beam, leading off with that cartwheel foot, arms out in front of you. And you're going to split leap and try to land on the beam. Good. And try to do it again. Split leap. Good. If you're having trouble getting up in the air, put an object on the ground to jump over, and that will help you get up. Try to do at least 10 of those, and next I'm going to move on to our new thing today. We're going to do a split jump. So this is actually a little easier. I went backwards on these, but we're going to do a split jump. All it is, of course, is you jump up in the air and spread your legs and come back together. Try to do it on your beam. Get high as you can. Split jump. Split jump. Good, everyone. Try to do at least 10 of those on your beam. Arms out, chest up, nice and tall landing. On the beam, remember, if you can see my feet, let me go a little farther away. Your feet do not have to be side by side on the beam. It's perfectly fine to have your feet, one a little bit more in front of the other one, because it's really hard to land on the beam with your feet right beside each other. So be sure you can have them a little bit. Now this far apart, that's too far. About in the crook of your other foot is proper, and you can do that as well. So for beam today, last week Miss Shelby made a boo-boo. I was doing a cartwheel handstand dismount instead of the round-off dismount. We will be doing the cartwheel one, but I was calling it the round-off one because that's the one I'm used to doing. That's the one we did as children. I didn't remember doing the round-off one when I was a kid. So today we're going to really focus on that round-off dismount. I was saying the wrong thing. So today we are going to first start in releve, and we're going to practice our walking, our kicking, and our round-off at the end. So let's go into releve. Releve means tippy, tippy toes, up high to the sky. So up on our tippy toes, looking at the wall. You do not want to look at the beam. You want to be nice and tall and go backwards, up, 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 nice and tall. Feel for that tape on the floor. If you don't have tape, be sure to try to go in a straight line. Good. Now, we're going to do those kick steps. Yep, I'm all the way to the end of my beam. Perfect. We're going to do those kick steps, so be sure to kick up to your belly button. You want to have a nice tall kick step. Good. Now turn around and do that kick step. Up, 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 high to your belly button, looking at the wall. Don't look down. Good. See, I landed right into my beam. Now we're going to add it all together. Now when you do a round off dismount, you're going to do it off the end of your beam. Now obviously, my beam is not tall. Do not try this on like a fence rail, or if you have a little beam at home, that's fine. But have mommy and daddy help. If you do not have a strong round off, if your arms bend, if you roll on the floor sometimes, if you don't always land on your feet, have mommy and daddy help. Mommies and daddies, I will show you It's kind of like last week, you're gonna be on the opposite side and you're gonna wanna hold those hips. So for our step, kick, round off, dismount, I'm gonna be about here. The kids probably will be a little closer to the end. So I'm going to step, whoop, step with that opposite foot, step, kick, because you're kicking with your cartwheel leg to do that round off. And you want your hands at the end of your beam. So let me do it a little faster for you. Step, kick, round off, dismount, off the end of the beam. Now, I'm a lefty, so it's proper to stay on my right side. Let's see, if I'm actually kicking, you would be on my left side. So if your child is a righty, be on their right side, because they're made kicking that way. So when I kick, I wouldn't kick you in the face, because you'd be standing here. So when they would kick, you're gonna follow through with those hips and come down. That way, if they were to bend the arm, if they were to not land on their feet, you've got full control and helping them come down. Now, if they're a more confident gymnast and they have a very, very good round off, go ahead and let them try with you just standing near. That would be fine. So let me show you one more time so you can see where I'm gonna be about here. Step, kick, round off, dismount, and I hold it. Do not wiggle. You must stick that dismount like a proper, awesome gymnast you are. I know you can do it because if you wiggle or move, that's a deduction. So you want to be nice and tall. I know even if you aren't going to compete or you decide, I'm not going to be a gymnast when I grow up, we still want you to practice as best you can so you can be the best you can be. So that is going to be, let's see, I think I have one more. Nope. We're going to do all our basic 5 on the beam, and then we have a few more things for the beam. But really, beam is one of the easiest ones to do at home because it's just on a line. So we're going to do a basic 5. We're going to do that front row, back row, headstand, and one-handed cartwheel all on the line. All right, so let's do our forward roll. Arms up. Go ahead and try to stay on the line. Do not use those hands to stand up. Push through. Use your legs. Use your arms to help you stand. So about those arms. Back roll. Same as always. Do that back roll. Try to do about 5 to 10 of these. I'm only doing 1 so we can get through the video a little faster, but be sure to do more than Miss Shelby. On that headstand, forgot to do it yesterday, but go ahead and do that headstand against the wall. We're just doing the regular one. On Thursday, we'll do the press headstand, and to make it a little harder, pause the video to do your headstands. Good job. Now we're going to do that handstand, and it is the same as we did yesterday. If you missed yesterday, you will want to get on a chair or on a couch or a bed, probably close to your arm, from how long your arms are to your shoulder, because then that'll give you the best, your booty won't be up in the air. So you're going to be up in an L shape. Let's see. Yep, that's an L shape. Very good. And then you're going to tap your shoulders. Do that at least 10 times on each shoulder. It's going to help in our handstand pirouette. When we get a little bigger, it's going to also help our arm strength for when you do any gymnastics. So that's our handstand for today. Today on our cool down, we're going to do all 3 splits. Do them on the beam today. So my good leg is my left, because I'm a lefty in gymnastics, but I write with my right. It's fairly weird. But I hurdle with my left or my right leg. So it's kind of funny that I flip-flop. So anyway, go ahead all the way down. That back foot should be flat on the line, and go as far as you can go without your hips turning. You do not want your hips turning. You want them straight in front of you, and count to 10. Now, pause the video if you need to. I'm going to switch my legs. Doing my opposite cartwheel, same thing, scooching that leg out, making it flat, 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 and having your hips to the wall in front of you. One hand on one side, one hand on the other. Count for 10. Very good. Now the middles, have your feet on the line and the legs straight. Knees do not bend in. Knees stay up to the sky. If you can go down to your elbows, that's okay to go way out here. To go down, Miss Shelby would have to go way out. I'm not very flexible in my splits. But up on your hands is fine. But if you can go down to those elbows, go down to those elbows. Do that for 10 seconds. Pause if you need to. Very nice. So for our fun activity today, let me get my eggs. Our eggs are going to be on the beam. Place them, every so often. If your beam is longer than mine, that's okay. I just needed 4. But I had 5 just in case. So what you're going to do is we're going to do our jumps over our eggs. Now, remember we were doing split leaps. So let's do our split leaps over our eggs. Ready? Split leap. Ooh, these are a little close for Miss Shelby. So I'm going to take one egg out and spread them out just a little bit more because my legs are probably a lot longer than yours. Ready? And split leap. Good. Split leap. Good. Split leap. Excellent. You can do all the jumps over them. I just did the split leap because that's what our warm-up was today, or our position today. You can do all kinds. Now the other one I'm just going to do is I was going to pick up the eggs in a lever. Levers are very important in like all our gymnastics because we use them for handstands, we use them for strong body in our cartwheels and our round-offs. So levers are super important. So we're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pretend there's a stick from our fingers to our toes. Don't break the stick. Grab your egg and stand up with your egg. Good. Miss Shelby did bend her knee. Try not to bend your knee. And now, whoop, I'm getting wiggly on my beam. Try to put the egg back down. Good. And stand up. Excellent. Excellent. That was pretty funny. Go ahead and do that and play. Friends, it was lovely to see you again today. I hope you have a fabulous day. Be safe. Love you guys so very much. See you tomorrow. Bye.